Hi, new guys, Koji here at TrainComplete.com. What Boris Johnson just said about gyms. So I'm gonna quickly just run through and read up what he has been telling about the roadmap and what the outlook for gyms to reopen by date. So he says like 70 million people been vaccinated already with one dose, and he's looking forward to vaccinate every adult by July. And this lockdown, the lifting lockdown would be always, if you lift the lockdown, cases gonna rise. So they always gonna check and manage how many cases come in. So it's gonna keep checking that. And if they have to bring back one of the steps, there's gonna be 4 steps, then they might have to do that, be able to make sure that it's a slow rollout, it's a slow step-by-step opening up rather than going back to full lockdown. So the roadmap is gonna look like this. He's gonna open up all areas in the same time. So whole England is gonna open up same time rather than doing in tiers like we did before. So no tiers this time. Everyone is gonna open in the same date. They're also gonna go by data, not date. So every 4 or 5 weeks, they're gonna recheck the data, the cases, hospitalization, everything's good. They move to the next step. So it's not gonna be like by time, like every 4 weeks we're gonna open. If the data is good, then they're gonna open the next step. The first step is gonna be the reopening of school. It's gonna be on 8th of March when all the schools together is gonna open up, including sports facilities. So kids, if they have an extra sport faculties or something after school, they're gonna be open, so parents can go back to work and they can reschedule their days, so the kids is gonna be able to do their sports. In terms of exercises, from the 8th of March, you can meet someone outdoor to train together from another household. For personal trainer, we've been able to do this anyway, but now it's not just your trainer, you can meet someone else and train together. We are still in the same step or stage. 29th of March, it's when the rule of 6 is coming back. So from now, you cannot meet anyone outside, but after that, 6 people can meet up together outside. They're also gonna open up outdoor sports facilities, or like basketball court, golf and tennis, be able to go back to play again. That's when the law goes back to you don't have to stay at home anymore. All right, we're moving to step number 2 or stage 2, which is gonna be no earlier than 12th of April. But 12th of April, remember this number because it's very important in terms of gyms. So step number 2, that's when stage 2 is gonna reopen after 5 weeks of step number 1. So the next 4 or 5 weeks, remember, that's when the data comes in every 4 weeks block. If the data is good, so low cases, low hospitalization, vaccine rollout, everything is on point, then the earliest 12th of April, that's when stage 2 comes in, which is including gyms. So gyms, the earliest can be reopened is 12th of April, together with hair salons, nail polishers, outdoor cinemas, and of course non-essential retail. So also outdoor pubs. So this group is gonna be together this time. So outdoor pubs, outdoor restaurants, outdoor cinemas, anything outdoor, plus indoor gyms and non-essential retail, they're gonna open earliest of 12th of April if everything goes right. So that's the best news what we can have. I was anticipating wait around May or even end of May or June, but this is pretty good, better when I thought. So mid-April, hopefully we can be able to reopen. But now we're moving on to stage number 3, which is gonna be no earlier than the 17th of May, which is again 5 weeks later. Data is good. Then we're moving to step 3, which is no earlier than the 17th of May, and that's when basically everything else opens up. So you can do indoor restaurants, cinemas, indoor pubs, lifting all the restriction from outside, so you can households mixed together from now on outside. And that's basically the stage 3, which is around, again, mid-May. And we have one more stage, which is gonna be stage number 4, or step 4, which is gonna be no earlier than 24th of June. That's when removing all the limits, including clubs and nightclubs and weddings and concerts and bigger events. So stage number 3, if you go back a little bit, then you can open up events and sports, but with limited audition. But this time, level 4, which is 24th of June earliest, then that's when everything lifted up, and there is no cap how many people can mix, for example, a wedding and clubs, anything indoor. And that's about it. Hope you enjoyed. Tomorrow I'm gonna invite my colleagues and we're gonna do a live stream, couple hours, and we're gonna talk around this and see how we're gonna change, what we can offer for you guys if you wanna come back to the gym, before gym, what's the roadmap. Obviously I'm gonna update you as soon as I have more info, but as for now it's pretty good. So 12th of April, it's not too far, 2 months from now, maybe like good 6-7 weeks, which is, I'm pretty happy about it. So I'll catch you next one. Come and join us tomorrow, and train complete.